This is Family Time 152. We're continuing to look at self-management and how we take control over our lives. And a big part of that is our mindset. Last week we talked about your goals, the things you really want. And I want you to keep that in mind as we move forward through self-management. That's your end point. That's where we're aiming. Oftentimes, we know what we want. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes that's tricky to figure out what we really want. A lot of times I think we know. We have a gut instinct. We have a feeling something feels right or it doesn't. But more often than not, I think we're afraid to pursue the things we really want, or we feel like we don't deserve the things we really want. First step is getting over that. Is changing that mindset and understanding we deserve good things. We deserve positive things in our lives. But the next step for that is understanding that getting those things, getting those positive things, achieving our goals, which we deserve, that a lot of that is on us. And it's okay to ask for help. It's good to ask for help when we need it. But it's important to understand that we have to advocate for ourselves as well. That is something I think I struggled with when I was younger, even into adulthood. I remember even when I was dealing with like health issues, medical issues and stuff, of at least early on not advocating for myself enough, kind of just taking things as they were and sort of accepting information that was given to me. And it took a while and it took a lot of frustration before I started really pushing and fighting for myself on my own behalf. And that's what I want you thinking about. Is there's just going to be times in life where we have to be the ones pushing for ourselves, especially when it comes to our goals and the things that we really want. And it's not that other people don't want us to be successful. Hopefully we all have people in our lives who are there for us, who are supporting us. And that's an important thing too. Surround yourself with people who elevate you and help you get closer to the things you want, help you get closer to the person you want to be. But there will be times, and it's unfortunate, that even people we love, even people who care about us, get in the way of things that we want to accomplish. Either because they can't see it, they don't have the vision that we have, and that's totally okay. Our vision, our goals, our dreams weren't given to them. They were given to us. They were given to us to be brought to life. And that's the way we need to look at it. That we wouldn't have that goal or wouldn't have that dream if it wasn't supposed to become a reality. And once we can really believe that, we can start moving toward it. And sometimes we have to leave some people behind or cut some people out. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I think it's important to have those people in our lives that we're always there for, that we always support, that we back up. But we have to recognize that someone else's journey isn't our journey. And in the most challenging cases, we might have to cut someone out of our lives, at least in some ways, for us to be able to accomplish things we want to accomplish. And that doesn't even mean that we can't still care about that person or love that person, but we have to advocate for ourselves. And that's a really difficult thing to do sometimes. But we're capable. You're capable of doing that. That's what I want you to write down this week when we're talking about these things, is identify a time in your life where you had to advocate for yourself, where you had to stand up for yourself because it was in your best interest, and you had to take some initiative, and you had to work independently, And if you don't feel like you've had a time like that in your life, I want you to consider maybe a time you should do that, or an area of your life that you should take a little more control over right now. Once we give ourselves permission to do that, to stand up for ourselves and advocate for ourselves and do the things that are best for ourselves, then we can move forward and we can free ourselves from the things that are holding us back. So that's it. We'll continue to develop our mindset and continue to develop some self-management strategies. But first, we have to recognize that it's okay and it's important for us to advocate for ourselves and take initiative, know that we deserve positive things, and that our goals and dreams were given to us to come to life. Until next time, much love.